accompanied to the ring by Angelina Love, Psycho Boy, Fodder.
Angelina Love and Fodder, Psycho Love is what they go by.
Do you notice anything different about Fodder right now, Mike?
Just the fact that he's stacked like a Greek god.
Where's the kendo stick?
Well,
all week, all month. They talked about beating him with the kendo stick. Talked about beating Brock Anderson with the kendo stick.
Yeah.
And they don't come out with it.
Well, perhaps Fodder's had a change of heart.
With Angelina Love on his side, man, come on.
Well, it's
Change of heart, my ass.
Fodder chiseled out of granite. Angelina Love looking like only she can look.
And his opponent.
That was great, Mike.
Being accompanied to the ring by Arn Anderson, Brock Anderson.
Original Four Horsemen, AA Arn Anderson. His son, Brock Anderson, AEW superstar.
Brock Anderson, a person of the people this evening here in Salisbury.
You know, I love matches like this, James. These are guys that we don't get to see very often. It's just a special grudge match that AML puts together for the fans. These guys, I'm sure they've got a storied history somewhere, just based on the promos that were cut and the things that were said. There's no way that these guys have any love for each other whatsoever.
What do you think? What do you think Arn's giving his son Brock? What advice you think he's giving him right now? That's just got to be probably $1 million worth of knowledge.
Oh, absolutely. You can't replace the 40-plus years of experience that AA's got in his brain. You know, but Fodder's got Angelina Love, former TNA Knockouts champion, right? Impact Wrestling. Again, not saying that Angelina Love has the same credentials as Arn Anderson, but Angelina Love's got some advice to hand out as well. She's been successful.
They're both respected veterans of this business.
Absolutely.
These are two young guns up and coming here, Brock Anderson and Fodder. Brock trying to get these people going here.
I don't think there's ever been a father and son that look more alike than Brock Anderson and Arn Anderson.
Hairline all the way down to the body, brother.
I'm telling you, brother.
Huge collar and elbow tie-up.
You know, Brock may have a little bit of a weight advantage here on Fodder, but, I mean, Fodder looks like he deadlifts like 485,000 pounds. So I'm thinking that Fodder's going to be able to hold his own here against Brock.
What's Angelina doing up on the apron so early? Just locked up. Already a little change of game plan, maybe?
Yeah, but maybe she saw something in that lockup, James. Like you said, she's a veteran. She may have saw a little hitch, maybe a little knee weakness or something out of Brock Anderson on that lockup that she's telling Fodder to go for.
Maybe it's that exact size advantage. Like, this might not be the path you want to take, locking up with a guy with a size difference of that caliber.
Exactly.
I mean, Mike, seriously, I've never seen a father-son duo that looks more alike. I mean, this is a spitting image, huge kick to the gut, slowing things down is Fodder.
Fodder's got that headlock locked, just cinched in. You know, both these guys, relatively short time in the business, right?
Yes, sir.
Both, I think, right around 3 to 4 years of experience. Brock
Huge
maybe a little bit less than
one.
that. Headlock takeover.
I like that right there.
Just cinching it in.
Using all of his weight to keep on his chest as he just cranks on that neck. People don't understand, but like that, we call that a reverse half in amateur wrestling. So that reverse half right there, that puts a lot of pressure on the back of your neck, onto your head, starts working on your trachea so you really can't breathe.
Not to mention 260 pounds laid across your chest, right? It's kind of hard to breathe.
Oh, bro, that's about 2 and some change right there. That ain't 160. Brock Anderson right there is huge, man.
Make sure Brock's not choking her. She's a shooter.
I love how Angelina Love and Arn Anderson are both watching their respected competitors very closely. They are all into this game plan.
Huge right hand from Fodder, headbutt, which you say, James, nobody ever wins.
Nobody wins in a headbutt. That's why he had to walk off.
Wrench in the arm. Oh, trying to pull that shoulder out of the socket.
Oh, look at him. Look at Fodder. Fodder starting to wrench down and then talk to Arn in the process. All right, brother. Trying to make a name for yourself this evening.
Little wrist lock.
I do appreciate how old school and how fundamentally sound Fodder is looking this evening. Psycho Boy's got a little tricks up the sleeve.
Well, you know, coming into a match against a guy that's, the son of Arn Anderson, you got to imagine that technical ability that Arn Anderson possesses, some way, somehow got handed down through the DNA.
Absolutely, and you're seeing that now with a nice reversal of that top wrist lock into a wrist lock of his own, just working on that shoulder. Switching right over, going into a rear shoulder lock, making sure that he stays and keeps all that pressure on that one ligament.
Yeah, just standing above him, putting all his weight down right on that shoulder joint.
Fodder using Brock's hair to get him back to the rope, but no.
Oh, huge crossbody.
Huge crossbody by Brock. I like how he's sitting there patiently waiting as he hits him with a huge Manhattan. Nice clothesline by the young Brock Anderson.
Looks just like his dad.
It does.
My
Beautiful
God.
elbow.
Beautiful. You can't execute it any better than that.
He even hits the ropes like off his hips a little bit like that. It's beautiful, man.
Angelina Love and Fodder both calling for a timeout. I don't know if they know this or not, James, but there are no timeouts in pro wrestling.
There aren't. There are countouts, though. Brock Anderson about to show a little bit of strength here. No.
Fodder dragging him out under the bottom rope.
And truthfully, this right here works.
Face full of apron.
Take that back. Thought that was going to work in Fodder's favor. Of course. Men that call themselves men and then put their women in front of them to deal with their own damage. See, and then a disrespect and then a club to the back, taking the advantage of Brock. See, Brock's being the nicer guy, the southern gentleman, a Georgia boy, making sure the woman doesn't get harmed. Fodder taking the advantage. Now he wants a count out.
Distracting the referee so Angelina Love can get a little bit of a cheap shot in there on Brock.
Hitting him in the gut right there in that lower solar plexus, trying to take out the win. Nice rear chin lock applied by Fodder.
Deep.
That's almost a choke, referee.
That's definitely a choke.
It's gotta be. Brother, Brock's face is getting red. The veins starting to poke out the side of his head. Trying to get these people, get the energy moving in this building.
The fans coming alive in support of Brock Anderson. Arn gives him a thumbs up. Lets him know what he's doing is right.
Huge back elbow, cutting the big man back down. You're not lying. Fodder standing there looking like a Greek god. Hook of the leg, cover off that back elbow. Not enough to get it done, but starting to complain to the ref. Fodder, you need to do a little bit more, a little less talking and a lot more walking, brother.
Face first into the turnbuckle. Now, John to the crowd.
I don't like this plan. I don't like this tactic. Every time you get a chance, a little opportunity to talk to him, stay on him, man. Win the match.
He's got Brock in a compromising position. He needs to stay on him. Huge line into the corner.
None of the fans like it. Fodder knows that, but he's still just the conceited jerk and prick that he is.
Face across the top rope.
Oh, man, just using that top rope to whiplash against Brock's throat. Choking him in the center of the ring.
Fodder's smart. He knows he's got till 5. He's not going to break early. He's going to use the advantage.
These fans here don't want any piece of Fodder at all. Booing him right out of the building.
Double A looking for the crowd to get behind Brock.
Oh, what is he doing? Licking of the palm. Is he about to pull out the clock? Quick roll up by Brock. Nice kick in the gut. Ooh. Nice double leg takedown into a roll up of his own. Brock Anderson
Huge
Fodder right
double
back
axe handle right to the face.
Fodder, my God, pulls the Glock out, unloads it on Arn Anderson's head. Said, here's a bullet straight to you.
I'm not sure that that's wise, right? I mean,
That
that's
was
Arn
not
Anderson.
Correct. He licked his palm, too. Just disgusting. Fodder staying working on the back of the head and the neck. Mr.
Man.
Perfect into a big boot, dropping the elbow at the end, adding insult to more injury. And then here's Angelina Love, just a big kiss on the side of the cheek, letting them know that she's enjoying the punishment that her man is giving Brock Anderson. Miss referee, those are closed fists.
Fodder with the full mount and just clubbing blows to the face of Brock.
Brock's got to find an open advantage here. He's got to get to his feet. He's got to get Fodder off of him, Mike.
You know, Brock is smart here. He's, you know, looking down to take that pressure off of his throat. Jawbreaker.
This is what he needs. He needs to get to his feet. He's took a lot of punishment, though. That's going to take him a little while, maybe. Huge block and a nice right hand. And another one. Third time for good measure. Here comes Brock Anderson whipping Fodder off of the rope. Huge back elbow.
Huge elbow.
Giving him another one, dropping him dead center of the middle of the ring. Huge kick in the gut. Brock Anderson using that size and that football frame. Just giving him multiple shoulder tackles to the solar plexus of Fodder. Huge gut wrench, super power bomb in the center of the ring.
Fodder, what an animal, kicking out at 2. My God.
Fodder trying to crawl away and get to his wife, Angelina Love. Or just running away and trying to create space.
Angelina getting between Fodder and the post. Brock eats a little bit of post there as Angelina skirt out of the way.
What's she doing?
Skirt. There's that kendo stick, James.
No, there it is. Okay, so they are going to use it. Oh, but Arn says no, no, no.
Look at the smile on the enforcer's face.
I ain't mad at you. Balls, go ahead and swing for the fences.
Is Arn really going to hit her?
We're going to find out. Arn Anderson said not today.
A little goose for the gander.
Huge DDT
Oh,
by
my
Brock
God.
Anderson. Hook of the leg, dead center of the ring. Yes, sir.
What a great match. What a great showing for Brock Anderson here in AML Wrestling.
What a wonderful comeback by Brock Anderson over Fodder. But that's what happens in pro wrestling. You take your back off your opponent, you turn around, bam, drop with the DDT. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The DDT still works.
The crowd giving all the accolades and deserved to Brock Anderson, your winner.